are live. It is Thursday, January 30th, and I'm coming to you in my Mighty Networks group. If you have not been there, it's pretty much the sweetest place on the internet if you are a knitter or a crafter or love yarn. So it's very fun. We always have a good time. And I go live every Thursday and give you a short update. Today is going to be pretty short. Hello. Thank you. First live, Shirley. Yay. Thank you so much. I'm so glad. I don't know why is my camera so low? I have a standing desk, and I think I just put my desk down a little too low. There we go. Because I was quilting. So that is pretty cool. I will show you that in a minute. Shirley, I'm so glad you're here. 3 cheers for quilting. So, what are we doing? So, I've got a short update. We have our Fly Eagles Fly colors, our Chiefs colors on the shop. Those are for our Super Bowl people. If you would like your team's color, so let's say you're a Vikings fan, or more likely you're probably a Bears fan, right? You can order any sports color you'd like. Basically, we dye them. Half of the skein is one color and half of the skein is another color. And so you just pick your 2 colors. You can choose from our tonal colors that are on our shop, and then we dye them for you. So we've got Fly Eagles Fly, Chiefs going on. We've got our Scottish Winter collection came out in collection form. And next week we will do individual listings. So keep an eye out on that. But the collection form is discounted as long as you order it in a collection before our individual listings come out. So if you were thinking about getting the collections or like just the blues or just the pinks or whatever, now is the time to do it because right now it is discounted. Hi, Melissa. We still have Helping LA on the shop, and we did place our first donation at the beginning of the week. I think it was Monday for $1,500, which was really cool. And we are still dyeing it. So I haven't cut it off yet. So probably this following Monday, I'll look at the sales again and do another donation. As long as you are still ordering it, I'll still offer it. And once the orders fizzle, then I will just close it down and put whatever extras we have on the shop. And then that's it. So Melissa asked what was discounted. The Scottish Winter collection is discounted. It's already on the shop, already on sale. All you have to do is order it. And so if you order it in one of the collections, you can get the pinks, the blues, the greens, or the ambers, or you can get all 4 together, and they're all discounted, which is kind of nice. We have Professor Plum, Goody Goody, Hello Gorgeous, and Pinky Tuscadero on sale. So 4 pink colors. These are our tonal colors. The ones that are on sale are the full skeins, not our mini skeins, and those are discounted. They're 25% off. You don't need a coupon to get this discount. And they, what we're doing is going through our yarn and making sure that all the yarn that we have in stock are the same batches, so like everything matches, because we like shipping stuff that matches. So we're removing some from the batches that don't match and putting those on sale and getting them out of our way. But those colors are not retiring. The only color that is retiring is Sassenach, which is a really beautiful green. But the dye lot changed on us too much. It's too much of a difference for me to be like, oh yeah, it's the same color. So we'll keep it as a little low. No, it's not exactly the same color, but it's in so many of our kits that I'm going to keep it. It still looks good in those kits because they all call for a green. So all of our kits with mini skeins, but we are removing it from our full skein of our tonal collection. So I think I've got 3 yarn bases left. They are still on sale, and then that's it. Once those are sold out, they're gone. So, yeah, Professor Plum's on sale. Yes, Carol said, I have yarn out for delivery. Yay! So that's pretty awesome. And we will Next week, our Scottish Winter collection is going up as individual listings. And then I know I owe you our Broadway club and our Books and Tea club. I haven't put in what our March, April, May, like for the rest of the year, what each club has. But I will tell you the Broadway club, you have until Sunday to order it. And this month that you're ordering, which is March's color. Okay, so I was like, I'm trying to think. I'm like, which one are you ordering right now? March's color is Phantom of the Opera. Vincent, I'm looking at you. He's requesting it. He's asking, and he's asked for Phantom of the Opera like 20 times. So I am making Phantom of the Opera happen. And we listened to Phantom of the Opera today at work because, we should. And so that's what will be March's. It's not updated on the listing yet. I will do that. I haven't gotten to it yet, but now you know. So it is Phantom of the Opera for Broadway. For those of you most people are in the subscription, and I think you guys just love Broadway. But for those of you guys who are buying it individually and picking your months, I totally get that. So I will update it. Every month has been awesome, Deanna said. Yeah, thank you. We've had a lot of fun with that club. That one and Books and Tea, so popular. You guys love it. We just shipped our Books and Tea club today. Like 20 minutes ago, I was packing it. And that one is really good. That one has my favorite tea. So the Books and Tea club has 2 packets of tea in it. And everybody gets, something fun. So this month, I got to pack up my favorite Valentine's Day limited tea flavor from Smith Tea called Lover's Leap. I really love it. So that was packed up in the Books and Tea Club. Kelly, I haven't seen you forever. How are you? I'm so glad you're here. So yeah, we're having so much fun. So yes, please, as soon as you get your Books and Tea, try Lover's Leap and then tell me how you like it. It's one of my personal favorites. It's really lovely. It's a black tea with chamomile and rose petals, and I just love it. Yes. So I will update you on my sweater. Oh, I really wish this wasn't so low. I don't know what I did. I reset this up after quilting, and then now it's all a mess. So I am wearing my Putney. This is one of my favorite sweaters I've ever knit as far as construction goes. And I really, really love how it fits. It actually goes around my neck. It's not like this really loose neck thing. I do not like wide necks. I like V-necks, but I do not like wide necklines on sweaters. Like, give me a solid crew. And so this Putney is a crew neck. It's really nice. And then the shoulders, I feel like fit really well. I feel like it's structured, but it has these like really cutesy puffy sleeves. I don't know what they call that. What do you call these sleeves that like look puffy? And it's bracelet length. So, which is for me really great because I pull up my sleeves anyway. So I have been really enjoying it. I love it. I've worn this last year. I knit this in our Divine Yak yarn base on my Ice Ice Baby colorway. And that colorway is not currently on the shop, but if you order it in multiples of 4s, I will dye it for you. So if that's something that you want, or you want this, if you order it in multiple 4s, I'll dye it. Yes. So this is one of my favorite knits from last year. I knit this last year, and I think I finished it in like January of last year. And I wore it all the time. I got so many compliments on it. It's a really beautiful, like, bluish gray. Like, Ice Ice Baby is like North Carolina Tar Heels blue if you're purchasing it on one of my white yarn bases. But when you purchase it on Divine Yak or Baby Got Yak, it's this very light grayish blue tone. It's just really, really pretty. Oh, Kelly loves her Putney. Deanna said, I need to make a putney. And Shirley says, I do too. Becky says, I love this. Yeah. It's a great, like, it's a basic sweater. There's nothing extraordinary about it. It's cute. It fits nice. It is very comfortable. It wears like a sweatshirt, but it looks like you got your stuff together. So I really liked it, and I love Amy Loudon, the way that she wrote the pattern. I thought it was really clear, easy to follow. So if you've never knit a sweater before, this is a really basic, top-down, seamless sweater. It is not a raglan. I'm not a huge fan of raglans. I've made a lot of them, but I don't really like them. That I'm like, I don't really like knitting a raglan sweater, but I like the sweaters that have different shoulder and back construction so that it actually fits on your neck and shoulders properly, and it doesn't choke you. It doesn't look like this, and it's not like the super wide. You know, when they say it's a crew neck and the model is wearing a crew neck and then you actually finish it and it's not a crew neck, these are like my pet peeves. I don't actually like that. So, let's see. I need all the colors on Divine Yak. Trisha Chubbs coming in with the bishop sleeve. That's what these are called. Thank you for letting me know. Okay, so my tip. So this is a really popular sleeve right now. It's very trendy. People love it. And I like following the trends, but I also realize that this is an heirloom sweater. This is something I could like pass down to my grandkids, okay? Like, this is a really, really nice sweater. Not that my grandkids would want a sweater, but you know what I mean. It's nice quality. It's great yarn. It will last you forever if you take care of it, that kind of thing. It's one of those things. And this bishop sleeve is going to go out of style, right? But it's cute as heck right now. So what I did was I stuffed my leftovers of this yarn with the pattern into my craft closet. And when I get tired of these bishop sleeves, I probably will just pull it out and redo it as a tapered sleeve. So far, not tired of it. Have gone an entire year with not being tired of it, and I don't know how long this trend will last, but I'm just letting you know that, like, sometimes I think about these things, like, we have these trends, like cropped sweaters is a really big thing now. So I've knit one cropped sweater, but I did the same thing. I stuffed the extra yarn in a plastic bag with my pattern, and thinking I'm not going to want to crop. Like, when my high-waisted mom jeans go out of style, I'm going to want to make this a little bit longer. Or maybe, my figure changes a little bit and I'm going to want a little bit longer sweater. So I've been thinking about those things because it's really not hard once you know how to knit and you've knit a few sweaters to edit yourself. Like, to go, this isn't really working for me. I did it. If you watched the last podcast, I was talking about my calliope. So I undid the sleeves on that and redid. I did not like the bell sleeve, whatever that is, really wide sleeve. I did not like that. I changed it to a tapered sleeve. And I didn't taper it too much. It's still kind of, not too tight, but I did taper it instead. And as I've been wearing it, so I wore that sweater all last week because I was freezing. And it was so cold. So the warmest sweater I've knit myself because it's got it's got the alpaca fluff. It's so, so warm. I love it. And it's so comfortable. And I wore it really cute, like with, collared sleeve, I think my worst style was actually the day that I wore it for YouTube. I was like, this is not a good look, Lauren. You should wear a collar. But I don't really like the neckline. And so I went digging in my stash and I do actually still have the red wine that I knitted out of. So I think I'm going to pick up the stitches around the neck and make it, more crew neck and continue the pattern. The patterning is really nice. I do like that. And I like how the sweater fits in general. It's a comfy sweater. It's not fitted. but I don't like that neckline, and so I'm gonna have to change it. So I probably will. I'm gonna go get it out and do it. I know Trish is so smart. She knows all of the things. She's knitting pro. Hi, Cynthia! Yay, Cynthia's here! Deanna said, did you use alpaca fluff or Molo with your putney? I didn't hold anything together. This is just Divine Yak. The putney is a DK weight sweater. My Divine Yak yarn base is DK weight, and I didn't hold anything together. If you were holding them together, it would be a fingering weight and a lace weight. I no longer carry Molo, which is the kid silk. I don't carry Molo. I only carry alpaca fluff, which is fantastic. Like, it is like rabbit's fur, like a baby rabbit fur. It is so soft. It's different than Molo. So it is a little bit less airy. It's just as warm, and it doesn't have a halo or sheen. It's more of a matte finish, and it is more fuzzy than it is halo-y. So it does look different than Molo if you worked with a mohair kid mohair, so whatever, you know what I'm talking about. You've worked with a mohair base before. I personally, I really did try to fight through it for a really long time, but Molo for me makes my hands itch. It like makes me feel like I'm touching fiberglass. I just really do not like the feel, and because I was working with the yarn so much, I had to retire it. It was just like a personal, like, I cannot actually touch this. Like, it's not good for me. So if you really want to use a mohair, go get one. There's plenty out there. But I highly recommend trying our alpaca fluff base. It is phenomenal. It's very soft. My calliope, like I said, if you watched last week's podcast, you can look and see what it looks like. I think it's so cute. I got a lot of compliments and a lot of people petting me last week. Like, any place I went, they're like, what are you wearing? I love this. So it was, I recommend trying it. If you've never tried an alpaca fluffy base before, a lace weight, you should totally try it. It's a treat to knit with. Deanna said alpaca fluff is scrumptious. This is a new word for me. Yes. And Jenny asked, can the pattern be done in a fade? Yes, you could do it. I think it would be tricky the way that this is put together. If I remember correctly, you're doing one back panel, then the next back panel, then bringing them together, and then bringing the front around. I'm pretty sure if I remember that correctly. So doing a fade would be tricky if you wanted to start your fade like right here. If you did like a really long fade, like the one that you did, Jenny, you just posted a picture of one. I think you had like 4 colors of the Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy colors. So you did like stripes like this long and did a fade. I think that if you did that, you could do it on this sweater. But if you do anything before before your armpit, you're going to have a really difficult time fading it. It's not as conveniently easy to do. Oh, Kelly said that I'm right on the construction. Kelly also knit the putney. Kelly's putney is so cute. Like that picture of you, Kelly, so cute. So yeah, I wouldn't do it in a fade. I'd do a plain sweater because it's so comfy in Divine Yak. That's what I would do. So Deanna, I think she posted it in the photo finish showroom. Oh yeah, hippos. So Jenny, yeah, a longer fade. So you just have to make sure that you're getting past the armpit, and I think that you're good. But you'll see that I really loved knitting this sweater, and I love the construction. I think that you will too. So just keep that in mind if you're doing a fade. Yeah. Okay, so last thing, I think I've covered all of the things that are going on in the shop. Oh, Tuana, if you're here, I don't know if Tuana's here. I have contacted, again, 2 different companies for Haya Sharps to get them in stock. So we are going, I really want to carry them. I'm so glad she mentioned that on the last live and asked again, because I had forgotten about it. I remembered it in November because I was trying new needles, and then I totally spaced because I had contacted them and I didn't put it back in like my to-do list to follow up. So I did do that again this week. So who knows? Maybe we'll have Haya Sharps on the shop. That would be really cool. I really love them for socks. I've never used them for anything else. Honestly, Chiaogu is like chef's kiss for me. I really love Chiaogu needles. And in fact, I have been using another little set of Chiaogu for this sweater that I was going to show you that I just love. So I will share it with you again. So I've got my study session sweater. This is by Samantha Guerin. She is releasing this in 2 weeks. So I think it's, she said February 14th, but it's just 2 weeks from now. And it is so cute. So I've been working on 2 different sections at the same time, because sometimes I'm working on like something that's easy peasy on my mind, and then sometimes it's not. So it's almost done. And this also has a bishop sleeve, Trisha. Thank you for my terminology. And it is similarly constructed like the Putney that I really enjoyed. But it's got a V-neck, which is my absolute favorite style to wear, is V-neck. So I've got the neck picked up, and I'm just about to, this is a folded hem, so I'm just about to work on the folded, but I didn't have brain power for the past 2 days, so forget about it. So I was working on my sleeve, and I am about 1 inch from doing the cuff. So, I mean, so close to being done on this sweater, which is great. I'm way ahead of schedule, and I do plan on finishing it this weekend and blocking it, taking cute photos. So, but the set that I'm talking about is the Chiaogu Shorties set that is in the blue case. You can see this on my website. The little blue case Chiaogu set is what I used for my sleeves. And what I like about this is the cord that comes with it is the blue flexi cord. So it's a little bit more flexible and not as stiff as the red cord. These are shorty needles, and there's 2 sizes of shorties in this kit. And I was able to really easily switch from a larger circumference to a shorter circumference as I picked up the stitches and stuff like that. And then as I got to the cuff, I needed a little bit smaller. So I moved from a 12-inch circular basically is what I created to a 9-inch circular when I went to the cuff. And it was just so convenient. I love that kit. I've used it so many times, but you forget the things that you love. The other trick that I learned, and this might not even, you guys might go, Lauren, duh, I don't know how you didn't know this, but I'm going to share it with you anyways, because maybe some of you guys don't know. So when I picked up on this sleeve, it calls for a size 7, so I started picking up my sleeve with a size 7. And I don't really like how the stitches look when I picked it up. It looked kind of loose. So I undid it and did it again, of course. So the second time I did it, I picked up my sleeves with a size 4 needle and knit the first round with a size 4. Now, this is incorrect gauge. Okay, I know this. But the sleeve circumference that is written in the pattern is still there. Okay, I did not lose that much stretch out of switching to a size 4 to pick up and knit. But the stitches look so much neater when I picked up a knit with the smaller needle size than with the needle that it was called for. And then I immediately switched to the big needle. And all I did was switch out my needle on my right side, knit around until I got everything to size 7, and then switched my needle on my left needle so that everything was like really easy peasy to knit. And so I'm going to show you this. I don't know if you can tell on screen. And I'm not saying that I'm the neatest knitter, okay? I'm not. I'm kind of wild west when it comes to knitting. Like, I'm like, anything goes. You can do whatever you want. But I just find this to be a nice, neat pickup when I picked up with a smaller needle. And like I said, I tried it on too because I wanted to make sure that my sleeve, but it's kind of wide sleeves like this. It doesn't go all the way to my armpit, and so you have a lot of wiggle room, but the stretch is still there, and the sleeve circumference, of finished sleeve circumference, is still there when I picked up and knit with a smaller needle size. So I thought I would share that tip because it made my pickups easier, it made the stitches neater, it isn't loose, and it was very easy to do because I used interchangeable needles from Chiaogu so that I could just switch out my right needle and then switch out my left needle after I got around so that the stitches weren't tight and they were easy flowing. So let me look back. Let's see. Carol said, my sweater looks good. Yes, thank you. Shirley, the sweater is called Study Session by Samantha Guerin, and she's releasing it in 2 weeks. Trisha, you totally have to make that sweater. I know, it looks so cute on you, and V-necks are your thing. Like, so cute. You always pick up with smaller needles. See, I told you, Trisha knows everything. I should have just asked her. I should have just been like, Trisha, do you think I'm doing something stupid? But it actually turned out fine. Like, I was really conscious of, like, I really want this to fit well and I want my sleeve to fit well, and it worked out. So good tip. I wanted to share it with you because I had been working on this and I just loved it. And I'm super interested. So this is the first time I've done a sewn hem. I think that's what she calls it. So you knit this, you fold it over, and you sew it down. And I'm super interested about that. So I needed my brain power. So I think this might be a Saturday project because I need brain power. I can't do it. My brain goes mush after I've been, dying and twisting and tagging all week. So this is very exciting. I'm very excited about it. So make sure you start picking out your colors. I'd highly recommend using it on Divine Yak. You can use USADK as well. You can get gauge just a little bit, ever so slightly tighter of fabric, but it's still going to be a nice loose sweater fabric. And so if you want bright colors, go with USADK. And if you want more subdued, subtle colors, go with Divine Yak. Clearly, Divine Yak is my sweater yarn of choice, but yeah. So I think that's it. Everybody said good idea. Oh, Trisha said pew pew because I'm wild west. I do admit to like experimenting with things or not quite following the pattern. I did actually do my job. As a test knitter, I did everything according to pattern, and I did only make one mistake that I'm not going back for on the lace. And it's like right here, so it's perfect pin area, and that's what I'm going to do because I already had frogged it one other time, so I'm not doing it again. But I think that it's just such a fun knit. I highly recommend it. The pattern repeat is so short. It's not memorizable, but it's very easy to accomplish. And in no place are you working on multiple charts at the same time. It's always one chart. So she really does a very good job. Everything's written too if you're not a chart person, but this is a good time to learn. Learn how to do charts because it makes your knitting go so much faster. I know, Sean, I'm such a rebel. I just I love that you wrote this, dear designer, but I'm going to do my own thing. But no, this time I really, really did follow the pattern exactly how it's called for. This pattern, I did almost everything that she said to do on this one, the Putney. But I like the construction. So there's some, when I find a pattern that I really enjoy and I like the way it's written, it's very easy to follow it instead of doing my own thing. So I've got a question. Melissa asked, do we have to order Super Bowl colors today to be shipped in time, or can you order over the weekend? If you order over the weekend, the soonest that it will ship is Wednesday of next week. So, but every single skein that has come in, since Tuesday, I have dyed all of those. So they are dyed, and I've got one batch drying that hopefully will ship tomorrow. But if you order today or for the rest of the week, then it will ship on Wednesday or Thursday. So I don't know if it'll get to you on time for the Super Bowl, but we're going to try. So I'm going to do my darndest to get these out as soon as possible, to get them shipped and out the door as soon as possible. So I promise to do my best. All of the ones that were already ordered before 9 a.m. today were already dyed and will ship by tomorrow. So 9 a.m. Eastern time for those of you guys who are in a different time zone. So, and the coordinating colors are in the listing. So if you look at the listing, the second photo shows the coordinating colors of everything. And you can order on little Lolos, or you can get your full skeins. For both of them, I would probably pick one of our grays: Naked Hippo, Angry Rhino, Coal Miner's Daughter, or Folsom. Because, the yellow, if you get, like, for yellow and red, I don't have a red that matches. Bumble does match, but it's not quite matchy. So, I would go with a different color. So not red and yellow and not green, because you're not going to get matchy. But if you go with the grays, you're in good shape. Yeah. Okay, good. I'm glad I could help. I think that's it, y'all. Thank you so much. I love all of you. Thank you for everything. Thank you for supporting our business. I love y'all. And I'll talk to you soon. Bye.